So everyone pressed the button now, but Timo's button was wrong. We got Rogue versus Handlock here for you. Kaldi running the Handlock, Cypher going for the Rogue. What do we say? Miracle Rogue against Handlock. We haven't had that matchup today. Who has a
not today, but we saw it a lot of times already in the last weeks. So yeah, it always depends whether or not the Handlock can get his big taunts, and the Rogue always has to kind of judge how low he brings the lock before he unleashes his big combo. Because if you drop the Warlock to, yeah, I don't know, 13, 14 HP, he can just drop all those big Molten Giants. Yeah, and that spells trouble for the Rogue.
But you know, we had that matchup already today, and I was just
we had it.
I was just fooling
we had
around
it once,
with your
right?
brain. I was just fooling with your brain.
I'm just used to seeing it like every matchup.
It was Cypher redrawing his whole hand. I like the Conceal actually, but now he has an Auctioneer, Cold Blood, Earthen Ring, and the Shadow Stab. For Kaldi, there is the one giant. He already has it. That's pretty cool. And the Conceal. So turn 5, Auctioneer, Conceal,
Coin Conceal.
Which is in theory cool, but the Handlock always has the option to Ancient Watcher, Shadow Flame.
Yep.
Which is even better.
The Watcher is already on his hand.
Okay, double Shadow Stab, but no Leroy, and the Cold Blood. So he has the combo in hand. He has two of the combos in hand. Just the Leroy missing for the second one.
Wow.
Twilight Drake additionally. That's cool.
And the Shadow Flame. So both players start with a really strong hand.
Yeah, they get everything they need. I think Kaldi's hand is actually stronger since, yeah, he can just drop his biggies now. And as we see for Cypher, there's an Eviscerate, which is enough to kill Kaldi's Giant. Yeah, but then there's the Twilight Drake follow-up. You cannot kill that Twilight Drake. This is going to be a grim game.
I don't think it's enough.
We can go for Coin, Eviscerate, and attack with his weapon.
Well,
and
that would hurt.
There's Leroy. So we got Leroy, Shadow Step, Leroy, Coin, Cold Blood. Next turn, in theory, 16 damage.
Leroy, Shadow... No.
Now you won't do that. It's just like the possibility is there. Well, it's actually not next turn. I was just fooling around with you.
The turn afterwards.
Yeah. So he can kill the giant now. Well, are you going to kill the giant?
Ooh.
Cold Blood, Eviscerate, just run it in is a possibility, but it feels like so sad. And as we said, yes, there is the Auctioneer Coin Conceal. No, that won't be useful if you don't have any preparations, since we're going to see Ancient Watcher Shadow Flame. I don't want to say Kaldi is just gonna win that easy mode here, but it looks like it with that hand.
It's kind of rough for some.
Oh, there's a preparation. That's cool, but he has no other spells. This is so annoying.
Go first and check what you get.
Backstab. Now it's getting better and better, so he can draw another card.
Go for backstab first.
Yeah. The problem is always even if he's like drawing not a spell now, you could still go for the preparation, but if you then don't draw a spell, now this situation is real. So he can prep and then doesn't draw a spell, and that sucks a lot. Yeah, and now we got the Ancient Watcher Shadow Flame, which is just the perfect move in this situation.
Yeah, one of the few ways to get rid of a concealed Auctioneer.
One of the best ways, in my opinion. Okay, I like the Tinkmaster on a Concealed Auctioneer more, but this
That's
works.
fancy.
That's fancy, absolutely. Oh, another Eviscerate, even a 5 damage Eviscerate. So you can kill him next turn with his Deadly Poison, if he attacks with his Twilight Drake into this. He might just Siphon Soul and keep his 4/7.
Definitely the right move.
I could have Soulfired also, but you don't want to lose your Giant, you don't want to lose your... So you Soulfire, lose your Siphon Soul? Yeah, then you could have Siphon Souled anyways. So... what is he going to do? So we might see...
He could Weapon up, Deadly Poison. Yeah, and clear.
I mean, he has Leroy, Shadow Step, Leroy, Shadow Step, Leroy. So 18 damage with a weapon, 21 damage in one turn is possible if there's no taunt. I think I like the weapon up, Deadly Poison, Eviscerate. You could also weapon up, Deadly Poison, then Shep Preparation, Eviscerate, and drop his SI7 additionally. Well, Backstab ain't that useful.
Eviscerate, SI7, Ink.
Yeah.
And then just weapon up.
Oh, he can deal 1 damage. He doesn't. He could not do 1 damage or do 1 damage.
He just keeps it because he wants to make the most use out of his deadly poison. It's not surprising. Yeah, and the problem for Kaldi is like he doesn't have that many options right now.
He has no follow-up. I was like, so yeah, double Sunfear Protector. You could drop 1 to Mortal Coil his SI7 agent next turn. Just Hellfire, which is okay. But you're down to 22. So what do we have here? We have Leroy. He attacks now with his deadly poison, and then next turn,
he has lethal.
And next turn he has lethal.
Oh,
It's shift plus deadly poison. This is pretty cool. So maybe Cypher is able to win this. Just Phantom Knives, draw more cards.
Sure.
Just
of course.
oh, SI7 agent.
Go SI7 in the face.
Now you go SI7 agent. And the cool thing is you can go SI7, attack once, and then go Leroy Shadowstep, Leroy Shadowstep, Leroy, and drop the deadly poison since you got 9 mana. So you could deal.
He doesn't need to attack once now.
Or he would just brings him closer. So he's on 19, and if he has to run in his SI7 agent, he would have 19 exactly without the deadly poison. With the deadly poison, it's even more.
No, he's 21.
Yeah, no.
You mean without? Yeah, okay.
If the SI7 agent gets soul fired, or if there's a taunter, you need to get through.
But he has 18 plus deadly poison. That's 21.
Yeah, 21. But without the deadly poison, he would have 18 now.
Yep.
So if they're
Oh, okay.
yeah, just saying.
Just saying.
Like, if he wins next turn, it doesn't matter if he brings him down to 19 or not. There's like no advantage or disadvantage in this move. So the only thing he could do to be super safe
Faithless,
is
Sunfew.
yeah, Faithless
And then Soulfire.
Yep, that's the move how you absolutely survive everything. Just Molten Giant, that's like...
Well, he wouldn't survive a prep Blade Flurry. But there's no prep left. Right,
Yep.
is there one? No.
There should be one... no, both
No,
preps
I
are
don't.
gone.
I think they're
Yeah,
both
there's
played.
Leroy, Shadow Step, Leroy, Deadly Poison, or not, plus GG. So Cypher is gonna win the first game here. Some people would say stupid Miracle Rogue now.
Why?
Why would you say that? I don't have a freaking clue about it. So Miracle Rogue does it once again against Headlock. Kaldi had a good draw. We have to admit that. But it turned out to be a bit better for Cypher in the end. I think the momentum got lost where he didn't draw any other biggies. So he had the version with only... It looks like the version with only 2 mountains, 2 Twilight is often picked. You either go for the Ramp Druid with double Fawn, double Roar, or just a Token Druid with double Fawn, double Roar. I'm not sure which I like more. Sometimes the Ramp or the full Taunt Ramp. There's also a possibility to go for that.
Also depends, like, what Miracle Rogue you are facing, right? Like, is it a 1-step version or 2-step version, and do you have a large amount of taunts in your deck? So yeah, do you get a lot of tokens early, like small minions?
Wow, I did it. I'm so good.
Chillwind Yeti.
Chillwind Yeti is pretty cool. So we got Coin, Innervate, Chillwind Yeti.
That's a lot of damage.
I mean, the biggest problem is he cannot kill it. He needs to wait for the next turn to double deadly poison, or for a deadly poison eviscerate.
I think he's going for double deadly poison. Deadly poison eviscerate would just like be overkill.
But double deadly poison hurts so much, especially late game. You can go for Blade Flurry on deadly poison, and now you just sitting on your weapon. So yes, the 1 damage pokes are not the biggest, but they are there and possible.
But he has a Blade Flurry on his hand, so he can just wait, and then clear the board with a nice Blade Flurry now.
I agree with you there, but there's nothing to Blade Flurry. So let's keep that under secret. Heals by self by 3. It gets an Azure Drake plus a Coldblood, which is cool. Okay, Kaldi gets in White Grows additionally. So just go White Grows now, and then next turn you can already go for 6 mana plays, which is cool. If there would be a Karen redraw, that would be crazy. Or just a Argent Commander now against the possible Auctioneer, which is not there.
There's Azure Drake. Ooh,
Oh,
gets
into
a prep. That's
preparation.
nice. Now he only needs to draw into an auctioneer.
Wow, another white grows. The most annoying thing is he needs to swipe or play his Druid of the Claw. But the biggest problem is you swipe and you do not get anything out. So you can, yes, you can white grows here again, but you don't have anything to white grows into. Yes, you got your Ancients of Lore, but they're not in your hand, so you might keep the white grows actually to
Draw a card later in the game.
yeah, to draw a card turn 10 if your card draw goes really bad.
Yep, that's an option.
Double SI, and yeah, he could go prep eviscerate double SI if he wants to, just to deal
8 damage.
yeah 8 damage in the face, or just
Nah.
drop SI just without the preparation, do only 2 damage. He still has the eviscerate and the Blade Flurry.
That's what he has to do because he has no Shadow Steps yet, not a Leroy, and he needs to keep his spells for the auctioneer.
And now Argent Commander or the Force of Nature plus Hero ability. I like the Force of Nature plus Hero ability more.
I think Arching Commander is fine.
But the Argent Commander just gets killed.
So,
So, can't
I mean,
you
he dropped him down to 17. He has a Force of Nature on his hand.
yeah.
If he draws into Roar, game might be over in two turns.
I think that's what he's aiming for. Well, there's Van Cleave, and this is pretty deceiving to go now for Prep, Blade Flurry, Eviscerate, Cold Blood, Van Cleave.
Yeah, but that's also an all-in move. I mean, if your opponent just has a big Game Hunter, you lose the game.
Or you don't have to go all the road. You could go just for Blade Flurry, Eviscerate, and then do a 6/6 Van Cleave. You don't need to go like everything as I said. You could just do the small 6/6 Van Cleave, and that's still a goodie. I mean, yeah, 6/6. And your enemy has a silence, but he needs a silence, and the big Game Hunter won't be useful in this situation.
Yep.
Oh, there's Ragnaros. That's actually cool for Kaldi. You cannot drop him now. He needs to Force of Nature or Silence.
So if he Force of Nature is too risky.
Would you silence and just taunt up?
Yes.
That's actually good. You get a 4/6 on the board. His minion is down to 2/2. If he gets a Shadow Stab now. Oh, there's an auctioneer. Good luck he kept the preparation.
That was exactly what he had to do. What? That sound.
Yeah, Timo. Whatever he did there, no one knows.
Oh, also gets a shift. That's
Yeah,
even better.
2 cards to draw, and with a Cold Blood, he can kill the 4/6 easy mode. Oh, that's what the Shadow Stab was talking about.
Aw,
That's just gonna be the crazy Van Cleave. I mean, though 1, 2, 3, 4 cards already, double Shadow Stab. So
He could Shadow Stab Van Cleave, trade one of the SI7s in. Oh, goddammit.
oh, he's gonna
No,
Cold
that's not
Blood
gonna
first
work,
of
yeah.
all, and I think he's digging for another Eviscerate. Or there's another preparation. In this situation, I would actually go for the second prep, even if you just draw a minion. It was worth a try. Now you're charging in your 7/3. You could have gone with your 7/3 in first, and then Shadow Step, Van Cleave, and then go for the preparation. But as we see, Azure Drake again, so it makes no difference in the end. That's
Wow.
gonna be 14/14 Van Cleave, shouldn't it be? No, 16/6.
16-16.
Well, yeah. So Ancient of Lore and hope for a big Game Hunter. This is
Yes.
like pray to Iron Jesus. So hard. The only thing
Yeah.
he can do.
There's no other way.
So he got 18 cards in his deck left. He was just hovering over it. He needs to go for the Ancient of Lore.
Nope. Nope.
And that's an Azure Drake, a plus Keeper of the Druid of the Claw. Yeah, we'll play concede from Kaldi. Well, I would concede there too. That was a pretty neat move from Cypher. Well,